Okay, I'm going to call this meeting to order. In the establishment of the quorum, we have 2, 4, 5 members present. We therefore have a quorum.
Can we establish a membership quorum, please? Are Liz or Tessa up here?
Yes, there's one.
There's a quorum. Do you have a number?
Without the ones who signed in here, around 140.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, there's a, who's going to do the petition? Mike, do you have the petition? Artemi has it.
Yes, I do. Sorry about that.
All right, this time I'll let Artemi present the petition.
Could y'all introduce yourselves just for the fun of it?
I'm Rick Reeves.
Sean Moffett.
Artemi.
Artemi Jalto.
Mike Duck.
Excuse us.
On the call.
Ron, okay.
I don't have a petition. Can I get a petition?
Da-da. You can read it off of this.
There. All right, so there was a petition submitted by the required number of members to vote to remove Aaron Richard, Sean Moffett, and Carl McCoy from the Shadowmoss Plantation Homeowners Association Board of Directors, and to elect replacement directors by nomination from the floor. So this is the petition that was submitted. And I guess we vote on it, or
Yes.
open up, somebody got to make a motion.
I motion we vote on the petition. We need a second?
Seconds. So carried. Vote. For removal.
We have to fill
We
them
got to
out.
fill out, it's a vote by members.
Okay.
So if you got a ballot, fill it out.
And if Artemi holds your proxy, he's filling it out right now.
We all get a raise?
I assume that was the vote. I think I need a copy of that. Artemi, do you have another copy of that?
A ballot? No, I do not.
I'll get you one.
I guess there should be one.
There we go.
Yes.
Anybody else?
She's collecting.
the weather is helping us in that respect.
Are we just hanging out with the count?
I think so, I'm not sure.
Okay, I have the official count. The vote to remove is 140. The vote against was 2. This time that carries forward. Aaron and Sean are officially removed from the board. All right. This time, I'm going to ask for nominations for 3 board members.
I nominate John Nelson.
I nominate Lynn Bennett.
I nominate Rebecca O'Grady.
Any other nominations? Vote.
She's hanging on to ballots right now.
If there's only
We just vote.
three stepping in there,
Oh.
unless you want to do, there's 3 open positions.
That's right.
It has to be done by writing, so yes. it's
Oh,
just-
it has to be done by writing. Is that the new?
It's just a written
Our
record.
city has a proxy. Do you want to do your own ballot? When I bring them around, just say no.
How about if you want a ballot, raise your hand?
Okay, who got?
She said has to
Anybody else? Anybody else? Raise your hand when you have it.
But Bennett has 2.
2 E's, 2 T's.
Oh, just missed that one.
Anybody have their ballot?
You're not here about the flood.
Do I have everybody?
No.
He's thinking.
Thank you.
Rebecca O'Grady. Lynn Bennett. Lynn Bennett.
piece of property on Physicians Drive. Where we're at.
Yeah. You've got your numbers. Yes.
Okay, the results. 126 votes for Lynn, 126 votes for Rebecca, and 126 votes for John. So at this point in time, I'll say welcome to the board. John, y'all join us, please. Okay, before we adjourn and go to the next meeting, are there any comments from anyone?
I've got a motion
Okay.
to, hey,
Has to wait for our meeting.
oh, I'm sorry.
Let somebody
I was gonna say, we need a treasurer
Yeah,
and.
we need to
We
adjourn.
have to do that later.
We'll do a good one.
Yeah. That was my
I'd like to
first.
thank the volunteers again for a good rodeo truck.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I wanted to thank the volunteers who put the rodeo truck together last Thursday.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we all need a hand for the food truck. Are any of the volunteers here?
Yes.
How about y'all stand up? Let's give them a round of applause.
We're always looking for help.
And that's what, things like that is what's going to bring this community back together and get it back into a neighborhood that we all like and enjoy, and we can enjoy our neighbors and enjoy our property. If you can't enjoy your property, it's not a good situation. And I think with the newly elected board, things moving forward, I think you're going to see a lot of changes. You know, there's still got to be discipline within the neighborhood as far as some infraction and stuff like that. And there's a couple of those. Liz, I need to talk to you before we leave about a couple of things. But if you guys have any comments or something, just get to one of the board members, and we'll get the thing worked out to the best of our ability. We're going to try and make this a neighborly neighborhood. We don't need somebody standing over top of us with a gun pointed at our head all the time. We just need to be good neighbors. Yes, ma'am.
Could I make a suggestion on
Sure.
the Shadowmoss page? Is there any way that you all could introduce yourself, who you are, and a little bit so that people know?
Sure.
Because if you're not here, you don't know.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's better to be able to go and talk to your board member as a neighbor than to,
No, I agree. We can do that, I'm
or
sure.
contact, just contact information would be great.
Right, absolutely. Yes, sir.
And if this has been done and I just didn't do my job to find out.
Yes, sir.
Is it the intent of this board to cancel the lawsuit against the group of people that were taken to court?
Yes, that's in the works.
That's in the works.
It is.
Does it, is it a positive thing?
It is going to be positive, yes.
Negative thing?
It's not going to be negative. Everything's going to be positive. We don't want any negativity.
Oh, of course not.
But all the lawsuits are going to be removed.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Even if they broke the regulations of the HOA?
I'm sorry,
If they
again.
broke the rules of the HOA, you say that's okay?
Did you say what?
That lawsuit is about a certain house that's not worth the.
Well, the lawsuit he was talking about was against the board members. That was not what he was talking about. That one has not come in front of the board, but it will be coming up. Okay. All right, anything else? Yes, ma'am.
Whose titles are what? We've elected 3 new people.
Yes, ma'am.
Who's president, who's vice president, who's secretary, who's treasurer?
Well, right now, I'm president of the association.
Right.
Rick is vice president.
Okay,
And the other,
Or
Timmy is a secretary.
all right.
And we don't have a treasurer at this time. That'll be an elected point amongst the board, to be appointed, probably in the next few days, yes. Okay, yes, ma'am.
I'd like to thank those 4 gentlemen who came and helped me a couple of weeks ago. My daughter put out on Facebook that little old lady needed help getting a tree out of Shadowmoss Parkway.
Yes, ma'am.
Police and fire were both called, they wouldn't touch it. So I thank those who came to my rescue. My family was all out of town, I couldn't find anybody with a chainsaw.
Yes, ma'am.
One of those was Charles Angle. He is new to the HOA. He lived in a non-HOA area and then moved into the HOA, down the street from us.
Well, I had a handsaw, I was doing my best. It would have taken me, I couldn't get most of it because it was too big.
I understand. All right, any more? Yes, sir.
Just a question, we're not on Facebook, we do not wish to be. Is there some way that you're gonna get information, is Shadowmoss gonna pick up, be gone, or is it gonna be transformed into something?
Gone.
Have you been receiving the emails from me?
From you?
Yeah, I've been sending emails through.
No.
Just make sure CMG has your email,
I do have, if they do have.
and then
I don't get them either, but they got, I know.
they got you.
Yeah. I haven't had anything.
Just make sure Liz has your
Email address.
proper email address. Sometimes they can get confused.
Yeah, because the last one I got from them was something, I can't remember what it was about. I emailed that was when they were telling us about, Derek coming tonight. That's the
Yes.
last one I got.
That's the one I just sent, then you get them. That's the last one I sent.
Not Derek. Dean Regal.
Yeah.
Legal.
Yeah, yeah.
Dean Derek we don't want.
Yes, sir.
A few years ago, I was on the board,
Yes, sir.
and every monthly meeting, and of course, the big meeting in November, we passed out to people a very detailed accounting of the finances of the organization. I mean, by item, by item, by item, and I hope I expect us to return to something of that nature, that when people sit down, they read it and they know what's been spent, what it's been spent for, the whole, just everything.
Yes, sir.
We
We-
haven't,
We are going to
I've
supply
never
that.
received in years.
Right. We're going to make a change to that when I'll say no later than November, probably the next meeting, you'll be getting that report monthly. We'll be sharing that with anybody that wants to look at it. There's nothing to hide in this association.
Right.
You know, it's the association money, it doesn't belong to us. And I wouldn't have any of it if I could, but we want everybody to be open, or we want to be open with everybody, and every expenditure will be listed, so that you can see where your money's going. And, you know, we just feel like things in the past just haven't come up to par where they should be. Keep everybody in this association under the umbrella, knowing what's going on with their own home. Thank you, just that simple. So that is coming, yes, sir.
Just to follow up on Derek Dean, I guess, have we received the final and paid the final bill?
From the attorney?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that's been paid. Yes, sir.
One more and I'll shut up.
Yes, sir. We're going to have to get to the next
Of
one.
all the things that money has been spent on,
Yes.
can we get a portable PA system for our meetings? And it doesn't have to use their stuff, but I mean something,
A karaoke.
I'm old, I don't hear well. And
Well, why do you think I'm walking out to everybody?
you shouldn't have to do that.
Right.
I'm just saying a good organization would have the sound system where you can talk and people can.
We can certainly look into that. I don't think that's an unreasonable request, Amy.
We actually, I think you can just turn a button and I think that one comes on up there. But
Yeah, we don't normally have this venue. Normally our meetings are not
we
in
did
here.
find out because, I mean, the church is glad to have you.
Right, right. But yeah, we will certainly look into that. Any other quick comments so we can adjourn and get on to the next meeting? Nothing else? I'd like to welcome new board members, each one. I'm sure they will serve you well. And at this point in time, this meeting is adjourned.
But there's another one